Hello YouTube, I'm Trucker Jim, and today we're going to continue in our series of the 10 ancient scrolls of success that come from my favorite book, The Greatest Salesman in the World. My goal was to have finished this and the 10th one last year, but I procrastinated. I let life get in the way. But today, people, we're moving all the excuses to the side and gonna do what scroll number 9 talks about. Now, every time I do anything other than a truck driving video, I get like 30 or more thumbs downs, and I don't think this will be any different. But people, get real. Right here is what the key ingredient for success is. And another common thing when I do these scroll videos is I'll get a few comments, "You don't need to read that, Jim. You just need to read the Bible." Well, when I hear that, I feel a little sorry for you, because your God's too small if you think the only thing He's influenced is one book called the Holy Bible. The God I believe in is all powerful and influences all kind of things, and I believe with everything in me. He had a hand in guiding the hands of Og Mandino when he wrote the 10 ancient scrolls. I'm going to tell the story of how that came to be in a wrap-up video about this book that will be coming later. But get ready, the scroll marked 9. My dreams are worthless. My plans are dust. My goals are impossible. All are of no value unless they are followed by action. I will act now. Never has there been a map, however carefully executed to detail and scale, which carried its owner over even 1 inch of ground. Never has there been a parchment of law, however fair, which prevented one crime. Never has there been a scroll, even as the one I hold in my hands, which earned so much as a penny, or produced a single word of acclamation. Action alone is the tinder which ignites the map, the parchment, this scroll, my dreams, my plans, my goals, into a living force. Action is the food and the drink which will nourish my success. I will act now. My procrastination, which had held me back, was born of fear, and now I recognize this secret, mine from the depths of all courageous hearts. Now I know that to conquer fear, I must always act without hesitation, and the flutters in my heart will vanish. Now I know that action reduces the line of terror to the ant of inequality. I will act now. Henceforth, I will remember the lessons of the firefly, who gives off its lights only when it's on the wing, only when it's in action. I will become as a firefly, and even in the day, my glow will be seen in spite of the sun. Let others be as butterflies who preen their wings, yet depend on the charity of a flower for life. I will be as a firefly, and my light will brighten the world. I will act now. I will not avoid the task of today and charge them to tomorrow, for I know that tomorrow never comes. Let me act now, even though my actions may not bring happiness or success. It is far better to act and fail than to not act and flounder. Happiness, in truth, may not be the fruit plucked from my action, yet without action, all fruit will die on the vine. I will act now. I will act now. I will act now. I will act now. Henceforth, I will repeat these words again and again and again, each hour, each day, every day, until the words become as much habit as my breathing, and the actions which follow will become instinctive as blinking my eyelids. With these words, I condition my mind to perform every act necessary for my success. With these words, I can condition my mind to meet every challenge which the failure avoids. I will act now. I will repeat these words again and again and again. When I awake, I will say them and leap from my cot while the failure sleeps yet another hour. I will act now. When I enter the marketplace, I will say them and immediately confront my first prospect while the failure ponders yet the possibility of rebuff. I will act now. When I face a closed door, I will say them and knock, while the failure waits outside with fear and trepidation. I will act now. When I face temptation, I will say them and immediately act to remove myself from evil. I will act now. When I am tempted to quit and begin again tomorrow, I will say them and immediately act to consummate another sale. I will act now. Only action determines my value in the marketplace, and to multiply my value, I will multiply my actions. I will walk where the failure fears to walk. I will work when the failure seeks rest. I will talk when the failure remains silent. I will call on 10 who can buy my goods while the failure makes grand plans to call on one. I will say it is done before this failure says it is too late. I will act now. For now is all I have. Tomorrow is the day reserved for the labor of the lazy. I am not lazy. Tomorrow is the day when evil becomes good. I am not evil. Tomorrow is the day when the weak become strong. I am not weak. Tomorrow is the day when the failure will succeed. I am not a failure. I will act now. When the lion is hungry, he eats. When the eagle has thirst, he drinks. Lest they act, both will perish. I hunger for success. I thirst for happiness and peace of mind. Lest I act, I will perish in a life of failure, misery, and sleepless nights. I will command and I will obey mine own command. I will act now. Success will not wait. If I delay, she will become betrothed to another and lost to me forever. This is the time. This is the place. I am the man. I will act now. People, get out there and do something today. It doesn't matter how big your steps are as long as you're heading in the right direction. See all of you next video. Thanks for watching.